Welcome back to another Fortnite tips and tricks video where today I'm going to be talking to you guys about how you can get better with the shotguns. I'm not only going to be giving you guys tips to hit more shotgun shots, I'm also going to be giving you guys tips to actually get more kills with the shotguns. So without further ado guys, let's get right into the video. So talking about the gameplay just for a quick second, this was an 11 kill game where I actually trolled the kid at the end. I started dancing, he was building, I just started dancing. I knew he was really bad, so I really wasn't trying, and he ended up dying from the storm, which is always funny to me when people do that. But I mean, he probably wasn't the best player. No bad feelings against him or anything like that, but it definitely was a funny ending. So be sure to watch this video all the way to the end, guys. So first and foremost, I want to talk about the first tip I'm going to be giving you guys today, and how to hit more shotgun shots is going to be the chest to head method. So I learned this really like a long time ago. I learned this I think in like season 1 or season 2 when I first started playing the game. Even before that, preseason, right before when I started playing the game, I really loved the tactical shotguns, right? But the tactical shotguns were never good back then, and they really honestly they haven't been for a very long time. I know Epic has to like buff them again because they're just really bad to use, to be honest with you, in this current meta. But when I used the pump shotguns, I learned the chest to head method because I saw on the loading screen of Fortnite shotgun shots or headshots do more damage to other players, so aim for the head. So I thought, okay, well, I'm just gonna hit headshots with the pump, and I'm just gonna start sniping people with the pump, and that's what I did. And I used the chest to head method. So what I did was I utilized aim assist because I play on a controller, obviously, and even on PC this helps too, because when I did play PC for a while, I did use the chest to head method. And essentially what the chest to head method is you're basically aiming your crosshairs of your shotgun on the enemy's body, the chest area, and then you're swiping up very quickly, but not too far, right? So it's just on the chest, you're going up a little bit, and now you have the perfect shot. You have the lower neck to the top of the head, to the center of the head, or even the upper body, which is always going to be 120 plus damage. And it's honestly a very good method to hit your shotgun shots. I know a lot of people just go straight for the head. They don't actually target their opponent first. So what I mean by targeting is when you guys are aiming your shotguns, don't just go for their head. You want to center your shot before you go to the head because it'll be easier to hit, and 9 times out of 10 you'll be able to hit that shot. And you can practice some playground with your friends, honestly, just to kind of get warmed up with it at first. And now the quick little clip that you saw at the beginning of the video, you guys probably noticed I didn't pull the trigger right away. This is in replay mode just because I wasn't recording at the time, but I wasn't just shooting right away. I didn't just pull the trigger when I saw those guys because that's a really bad way to do that. You use a shotgun, you know, you just pull the trigger. So I centered myself, and then I went up and got the headshot on the first guy, and then the second guy got a headshot, but I didn't hit him for enough damage. I think I hit him like at the top of the head or something, but it wasn't like his whole head, so I didn't get him right away. And then I just shot him in the body because I knew he was weak. And the guy that ran up the stairs, I hit him for 200 headshot, and on the replay for some reason it says 400. But I waited for him, and I had my crosshairs where his body would be, and then I saw where his head was, and I just pulled up and I shot him directly in the head using the chest to head method. So guys, use the chest to head method if you guys aren't hitting your shotgun shots, because shotguns are a very nice tool to have in the game, and you guys really got to utilize them the right way. Alright everybody, so now that we talked about the chest to head method, I want to talk about something else that you guys can utilize with the chest to head method, which is being patient. So when you guys are running around the map, a lot of the time I think a lot of you guys probably want to get high kill games, right? A lot of you guys probably go for the high kill games. Personally, to be honest with you, I go for both. If I'm feeling it, I'll go for a high kill game, but typically when I go into a battle royale and I go into it doesn't even have to be Fortnite, even like PUBG, any other battle royale, I always want to get the win. I don't really care about how many kills I get. I could get 1 kill and still get the win, and I'd be happy. And being patient is a very, very big part of playing Fortnite. So using the chest to head method, you guys need to be patient with your shots. Now that doesn't mean just don't shoot it off unless you don't have the shot. You want to deal damage to the other opponent, but you want to be patient with it. You don't just want to pull the trigger right away. You want to be patient, line up your shot. If the other guy has an SMG and you have a pump, so be it. If you guys are in a shotgun fight and they're just pulling the trigger, they don't really care where they're hitting, then you have time to actually get that shot off. So be patient. You're probably going to drop some health. If you have heals, you have that advantage over that person to just take your time, hit your shots, and heal up if you need to. And if you win the fight, heal up after. There really is no risk involved other than dying. And hitting your shotgun shots is going to take time. After watching this video, I mean, you guys are going to practice a lot. I'm not guaranteeing that. I mean, no tips and tricks video is a guarantee that you guys are going to go into the game and you guys are going to win the first game that you play or hit the most shotgun shots the next game you play. But definitely shotgunning in Fortnite is something that you really need to practice. It took me a while to get shotgunning down, But now that I have shotgunning down, I know for a fact that I can hit like 8 out of 10 headshots that I take, and it's a really good feeling knowing that I know how to use shotguns, because shotguns are just such a good tool in Fortnite to use, and you guys can definitely utilize them more. And there's a bunch of different things you could do with the shotgun. There's a bunch of different methods. There's the shotgun and burst method, which is really deadly. There's a shotgun deagle method, which is also really deadly, and the classic shotgun and SMG meta, which is just basically just been popularized because a lot of the time, a lot of people used back in the day the double pump. Remember, the double pump was overpowered, and then the shotgun and the SMG meta came out, or just the SMG meta, to be honest with you. That came out, and then people started just spamming with the SMGs. So definitely figure out what you guys like. If you guys like the shotgun AR, shotgun deagle, or shotgun SMG method, definitely try it out. It works a lot. So this is a general aiming tip. This also goes with the shotguns. This goes with the ARs, the snipers, and any other gun in the game besides explosives. This doesn't really count towards explosives. Explosives you could just throw explosives anywhere, or just shoot RPGs, or shoot quad launchers, or shoot egg launchers wherever you want, and 9 times out of 10 you'll probably deal some damage to them because it's really hard to build past explosives. So this doesn't really apply to explosives, but this applies to every other gun in the game, and this is squaring up your body. So a lot of the time when I shoot my opponent, or I even try and take a shot at my opponent, I make sure that I'm squared up to them. Now the reason why I do this is because it not only will help my aim, it'll help aim assist lock onto the other person, and it'll help me be more accurate. So think about it like this: if you guys are jumping in the air and you're trying to square up your body, or if you're jumping away from the opponent, it's going to be much harder to hit shots, and it might even be easier for them to hit shots. If you guys square up your body and you take that shot, 9 times out of 10 you're going to hit that shot. And that's what I figured out as I started playing the game more. Hey, I'm hitting my shots when I square up, and this is just with ARs and any other gun in the game. And as for explosives go, honestly, I just spam explosives. Whenever I get an RPG or a quad launcher or a snowball launcher, I just start shooting it, and I hope for the best. So definitely, if you guys want to hit more shots in general, that's a very good tip to use. Now this wouldn't be a shotgun tips and tricks video if I didn't talk about sensitivity. Now I think a lot of the people who play Fortnite play on a decent sensitivity. They don't play on a fast sensitivity, but a lot of the streamers that you guys see and the YouTubers that you guys see do play on somewhat of a fast sensitivity. Now I don't really play on a fast sensitivity. I play on 8.6, which I mean can be considered a fast sensitivity, but it's really not fast for me, and occasionally I'll lower it down to 7.56, and the reason why I do that is because I really do like turning fast. I don't really like turning slow. It's just kind of uncomfortable for me, and that's my personal comfort zone. If you guys are comfortable playing on 5.5 or 4.4, go ahead and turn your settings down to 4.4. If you're more accurate with 4.4, go ahead and do it. Me personally, I like 8.6. I like 7.56. I don't really ever change anything with my sensitivity. I don't ever go higher or lower. Trying to remember a time that I did, but I really don't do that. I played on 9.9 for a little bit. 9.9 was way too fast. I was whiffing all of my shots. So play on a lower sensitivity, play on a medium sensitivity, play on a sensitivity that is really comfortable for you, and make sure that your ADS sensitivity is also fairly lower than your regular sensitivity. So for example, I think I play on 3.5 for my aiming sensitivity. It's really not that high, and the reason for that is because how often are you guys gonna aim fast in Fortnite? You're really not gonna do that. And also, if you guys play on controller, you have aim assist, so you could just honestly spam aim assist, hit L2, hit LT a bunch if you're on Xbox, and it's going to basically change directions either way for you. So if you just aim down, it's going to lock onto that opponent anyway. You don't really need to play on a fast sensitivity, and that definitely helps out a lot. And which being said, is the final thing we're going to be talking about is aim assist. So for you PC players, unfortunately, that's it for you for the video, but for people who do play on console, aim assist is definitely something you guys need to utilize. Aim assist is by far the biggest hack in Fortnite for console, for controller players in general. So a lot of people think that aim assist is overpowered, and I somewhat agree, but I also heavily disagree. So the reason why I somewhat agree is because I think that Fortnite needs to maybe nerf aim assist just a tad, not too much, because like you could just lock on. If you really get good at it, you could literally just tap aim assist or tap your aim down button and pull the trigger at the same time. Aim assist is going to lock on perfectly, and you're just going to hit people all the time, which is why a lot of the PC players complain about aim assist, is because it's like aimbot. But I also strongly disagree, because on controller you would never hit a shot. Like, it would be a rare thing to hit a shot without aim assist on the sticks. It's just not natural feeling, which is why honestly playing on PC sometimes is better when you're playing Fortnite, because you have a lot of different things you need to do. There's a lot of different motions you're making with your arms, and it just feels more natural. Now, personally, I'm not really good at mouse and keyboard. I just whiff 99% of my shots on mouse and keyboard, just because not only I don't have aim assist, I'm just not used to not having aim assist. I've always been on controller. I play GTA 5 on PC, and that's about it. But honestly, like, Fortnite's pretty competitive. It's a pretty fast game, so I play on controller, and aim assist is definitely something you guys need to get used to. If you guys utilize aim assist, you guys will hit 99% of your shotgun shots. Now, a little bit of a tip for shotgunning with aim assist is if you guys just pull down your aiming button, just tap it. That's all you need to do. Just tap and shoot, and you guys will hit all of your shotgun shots, because if you guys are in close range and you do that, you'll hit every single shotgun shot, I promise. So if this video helped you out, drop a comment down below. I'm going to start shouting people out in my next videos. So anybody who drops comments down below, you're going to get shouted out right in the beginning of my next video. We're almost at 2K, so hit that sub button. Drop a like if this video helped you out, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.